We are ready to go, YouTube. YouTube. Hello. Are we ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to let? Are you ready to let? Are you ready to let? No, it's are you ready to leave? Because he cuts off leave. Oh well. This is probably not going to be a hugely long one because we're just gonna fuck it up. We're stupid idiot. We're stupid idiot. We're not gonna. We don't care about anyone. I'll avoid Stella. We don't care about Stella. We're alone. Leave me alone. It's 3:15 p.m. Now that I think about it, there's one person I still haven't seen. I wonder if he's in the auditorium. That's the only place it could be. I have absolutely nothing else to do, so I decided to go check out what's going on there. God, they love that transition, don't they? Why did you do both? As I enter the auditorium, sure enough, Reed can be seen tinkering with the cables on stage. Sob, they're running you ragged today, huh? Oh, hey, bro. I didn't see you there. The stage was cluttered with various tools, cables, and a few tables with audio equipment on. Reed himself didn't look tired at all. In fact, he even looked sharper than usual. I mean, with hair like that, how do you look sharp? I walked up and perched myself on one of the tables. What happened here? Dude, you wouldn't believe it. Why is my throat like this? What's happening is the membranes are forming, and they create little bubbles, and it's really annoying to talk to. Maybe a fine sip of ale will help. Dude, you wouldn't believe it. There was a massive electrical surge last night, and fried like half the equipment up here. Shouldn't this place have surge protection against that? You fucking bet it. You fucking bet it would. I've been trying to salvage some of this stuff the entire day, but it's no good. Looks like some higher power wants the school to upgrade its hardware, I'll tell you. He continued fiddling with stuff that looked like alien technology to me. It is alien technology, Anon. How stupid are you? Ooh. No, I'm wrong. It is I who is wrong. I'm so sad that, like a bunch of fics that I've been following, that I've been really enjoying, have not had any updates. Now, admittedly, I'm not helping. I'm not helping this problem, you know. Safi, are you finishing any of the stuff you're writing? Safi, are you finishing any of the stuff you're writing? Well, I mean, technically, Arc 1 is done. It's gonna go out, but are you finishing stuff in a proper adult fashion, Safi, or are you just fucking around? Hey! And then you get out your candy, start running after me, going, hey! Are you doing your oh shit, fuck. We have to restart. We have to restart. I forgot that I'm supposed to record this! This is what you get when you're a little bit anxious. We got that zest in your soul, you know. You think you got it all under control, but it turns out you forgot to start recording again. I should be fired. Now that I think about it, there's one person I still haven't seen. I wonder if he's in the auditorium. It's the only place he could be. I have absolutely nothing else to do, so I decided to go check out what's going on over there. As I enter the auditorium, I love it. They love that transition, don't they? Sure enough, Reed can be seen tinkering with the cables on stage. Sob! Running a ragged today, huh? Hey, bro. Didn't see you there. The stage was cluttered with various tools, cables, and a few tables with audio equipment on them. He himself didn't look tired at all. In fact, he looked sharper than usual. I walked up and perched myself on one, he just does a little hop, and his butt lands on it. What happened to you? Dude, you wouldn't believe it. There was a massive electrical surge last night, fried half the equipment here. Shouldn't this place have protections against that? Also, because this technically takes place in the same city as, in Wani Gator, they point out they have, flood, you know. It's really weird to shift your setting like that. You fucking bet it should. I've been trying to salvage some of this stuff the entire day, but it's no good. It's like some higher power wants this school to upgrade its hardware, I tell you. Well, I'm not going to mine 5,000 copper ingots just so we can upgrade our audio equipment. He continued fiddling with stuff that looked like alien technology to me. It's all dinosaur-based, like, you gotta put your claws right up in there. Well, at least you got to skip classes. I'm pretty sure they're legally required to pay you for this, mind you. Yeah, you got that damn right. I'd rather tinker with this stuff than sleep through a common dinosaur history or whatever. A subtle yet sickly sweet scent around the stage clued me in the read wasn't really just wasting time on tinkering either. So, how's it going? Not good. I tried just about every trick in the book. Shit looks busted. No, who would just say shit's busted? Shouldn't the best school technicians figure this stuff out? You're looking at them. We have a deal with the student council. I help them fix stuff and they close their eyes on my stuff. To be brutally honest, people don't need eyes to know about his stuff. I'm surprised Naomi agreed to it. I'm not sure she knows. We decided to leave her out of this arrangement. Though I wouldn't be surprised if she did. Naomi acts dumb, but she's shrewder than anyone else. You shouldn't have to tell me. I mean, she does address Reed specifically in, like, the opening, right? That you can get, like, a scene where this... I think back on my personal history with the student council president. Did I ever tell you how she tried to get me to fix Fang before? Straighten her out. Without anyone's knowing consent, obviously. That sounds rich. For some reason I thought his expression changed, but it didn't. Yeah, and Fang ended up slapping the shit out of her, so... Damn, I paid good money to see that. When did it happen? Well, that was, last week. Felt like there was a hole in my memory. I should know this, but the answer eludes me. I can't remember, for some reason. Must have been a hell of a day, then. I can relate. By the way, you seen Trish today? Yeah, she was way more nervous than usual. No wonder. Whenever Fang coughs funny, Trish loses her mind. I got my earful about it this morning. Reed reconnected a few wires and tried to turn the amp on. Nothing happened. She always like that? You bet. I remember Fang telling me a story. When they were kids, she got super sick, and Trish refused to leave her place. She was literally camping out under Fang's bedroom window. Trish always takes things one step beyond, huh? That she does. But I always found it kind of endearing, I guess she wants to be Fang's emotional support animal or something. Well, she's tall enough to be. I think back on how nervous Trish looked at today's lunch. Today's lunch-o, you mean? Hyper Light Lunch-o. I kind of want to play Hyper Light Drift, though, but then I remember that, like, if I ever play that game again, I'll look like a chump. Because my reflexes can only have decayed! Gotten worse, and all that fun stuff. I'm quickly looking through the script, and I don't think it gives a shit if you actually talk to Trish or anything. I don't think you can get here that way. I can get unhealthy, though. You did. You saw it yourself. How Fang was when you first arrived. She couldn't tie her shoes without Trish. Well, it goes both ways. You have no clue what Miss Trish turned into when Fang ditched her for you. I'm reminded of those days when Trish was still out for my blood. Back then, she reminded me of a hound, hell-bent on protecting her owner by any means necessary. I'm glad it all worked out. With you around, those two have become a lot more chill. I guess they both needed some distance, especially Fang. You were like an ice bucket for his dude. I'll take it as a compliment. Reed chuckled as he kept trying to navigate the web of cables and wires. And you should get props too. If it wasn't for you, I doubt I could have survived Trish. Yeah, it's no problem, dude. She could be a handful. When you give her a chance, you get to see the real Trish. No one in this world would go as far for their bros as Trish would. I have that kind of story, too. Last year I almost got caught by spears myself. Trish was that too, you know what she did? She took the whole bag out of my hands and said it was hers. She got fucking blasted for it. But her school record was clean as a whistle back then, so she kind of resolved itself. But if she didn't do it then, we wouldn't be talking right now. Once again, I think back to my early days at Volcano High. She really put me on the spot, though. Yeah, that wasn't cool. Honestly, you have no idea why she would have such a chip on her shoulder. Maybe it's past trauma or some shit. Perhaps I should ask her someday. I wonder if she'd be willing to talk about it, though. Well, it's all in the water under the bridge now. I think we managed to find some common ground after all. Hey, I appreciate that about you, dude. You know how to make friends. I ponder that statement for a moment. It sounds completely insane to me, but he's kind of correct. I learn as I go. Bup. Went on to chat about chart. I'm going charting with my best friends. We went on to chat about various stuffs, video games, movies, and whatever came to mind. Eventually, after a long hour of attempts, Reed seemed to admit defeat. I know my shit, but I ain't no wizard. Spears is gonna have to foot the bill for the new equipment. They should be paying you for doing all this, if you ask me. I wouldn't mind. Damn, I need to smoke right about now. Wanna join? Sure, why not? Where? Rooftop, of course. Reed gathered his things, we got up and moved to the rooftop. Had to fix the fence. As usual, Reed had an entire arsenal of substances. I sat idly by and watched him. You want to try some? I'm a skinny, remember? Don't worry, I have lighter stuff. A certain alarm was going off in my head, but I learned to tune those things out. My neck. Sure, why the hell not? Reed passed me something from his stash and lit it. Here you go, dude. It's all good stuff. I gave it a shot. At first it didn't feel like anything. But then there was this sudden pleasant ringing in my ears. You know, we don't get to hang out like this too often. It's almost like everyone who makes these fucking mods is like, you know, straight. You know, just like statistically speaking, the vast majority of people are straight, so like, statistically the chances someone who wants to make a mod is like super duper gay is like pretty low. You know, I don't think there's ever gonna be a mod where you and I are gonna be gay. You do know that the developers of the original mod are like super pissed at this guy who wanted to make a gay read route mod. What? And I can't hear you, I'm too high. We'll never have our time together. Read, that's literally a read route. I'm so high, oh boy. Yeah, the girls always get in the way. Trish, I just keep tripping over her and breaking my ankles. And Fang, well, curtains for wings. Women, am I right? Sometimes you just gotta let them go. Reed, why is your hand always in your pocket and on your neck? Like, do you have some sort of muscle problem? Exactly, bro. Exactly. Why did he vanish first? They should both vanish at the same time. We both look up at the darkening. It was 3:15 p.m. Wait, why is the sky darkening? It's not that late. You know, this shit's kind of weak. Am I developing a tolerance or something? I don't know what you're talking about. I feel fine. Suddenly, it's like the lights everywhere went out. My body falls to the ground like a bag of rocks. I feel numb. I desperately try to move, but my body refuses to listen. I can hear distant noises, but I can't distinguish them. It was the wrong... Is this a nightmare? Am I having a bad... Reed doesn't seem like the kind of guy to fuck this up, though. Like, honestly, Reed seems like he's careful enough with this stuff, all things considered. I'm having a hard time breathing. The air's fusing into my lungs. Yeah, that's what paralysis... That's why paralysis kills you, because your lungs stop working. Well, full body paralysis, at least. That's also why, like, being paralyzed below the neck is, like, a really weird thing when you get right down to it. Because you gotta keep the lungs going, you know? It's like someone is suffocating. Well, like, talking about paralysis, there's so many ways to think about, like, nerve damage when it comes to the spine. Can you move your muscles? Can you feel certain types of things, yes or no? Like, can your brain still send signals? Like, does your hypothalamus, you know, all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of ways to think about it. It's like someone is suffocating me with a pillow. All I can feel is cold. Oh, that's not good. Terror grips me. Am I going to die? I can't believe this. Of all possibilities, this is such a dumb way to go. Unable to breathe, I'm losing consciousness. It's surprising you stuck around to have this much to say about it. I can feel my heart slowing down. It's quiet. I can't believe Anon fucking died in front of a live studio audience at Nickelodeon Studios Orlando and Universal Studios in Florida. Or something like that, I don't fucking know. Oh no! I can't believe Anon fucking died. Good job. Oh. It's shittily made text art. I know exactly how they did this. Like, the reason the fade in is like that is because they just use a brush and they probably had like an opaque. Never mind. Bonjour. This is the hint corner for the overly anxious, cautious Anon-kun who handed on. Listen, you're allowed to kiss Reed, okay? You can smooch him. It's fine. He won't even notice he's too soon out. Ended up in a lovely dead end. It is no time for teach me, sir. You can't do bonjour and then use sensei and kun. Get out of here, Japan. My students are thousands of Anon-kuns all over there. You're bringing in the fucking cat? You bringing in the fucking cat? There's an AI cover this cat does. I'm barely visible. Get her a booster. Get her like a long chair. Jesus, I can't take this. You could borrow our services as well. Did you make this art yourself? Why did you bother? I mean, I bother with goofy things like this. If anything, the Easter eggs deserve extra attention because those assets are used once. You might as well put in the legwork. Sudia. The Dochinshiku. What the fuck is Dochinshiku? She. You fucking idiot. What are you talking about? Who was Tanno-kun? First and only period. Please. Goodness, this won't do it all, Anon-kun. You reached this dead end because you refused to socialize with people you met, and ended up in a dangerous situation as a result. Your friends or your strength should let him in once. I was there with Reed! My friend! My friend was there! What are you talking about? This mod has been fine so far, but you are literally saying that Reed is not Anon's friend in any meaningful capacity, and if anything is a danger to him. That's so rude! Like, we never do anything with Reed. Shouldn't we be open with him too? Fuck off, you goofball! Try to be a little more open. I mean, your mod's not that complicated. Why is everything here a scary monster? It's because everyone has goofy anime profile pictures, but beyond the borders of what we can see, they're all goofier. This dead end's actually fairly hard to get because the story just makes it super fucking easy not to be a loser. Congratulations. You've yet to find the trail to give hint. You can only go out with your lover if she's fed and you're alone. There's a big dinosaur chasing me? Why is there a dinosaur? I mean, there's dinosaurs all over the game, to be honest. Goodbye! I did it. I failed the game. I did it. Bum 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 bum. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah, we did. I'm a loser. I'm such a loser. No, the other direction. Thank you. How long is this? It's enough. It's enough. We can make this a separate little thing. I can't believe Anon just died in front of a live studio audience at Nickelodeon Studios Orlando at Universal Studios Florida. But that's just how life goes sometimes, you know. I mean, Reed is not Anon's friend. Reed and Anon should not be open. They should definitely not have hot gay kisses under the moon. That'd be weird. Let's go visit Fang. We should spend a bit more time with Fang and make her some soup. We're done. I feel my phone vibrate in my pocket. Fang is calling me, which usually prefers to text. Hello? Anon, hi. Anon, hi. How's your day going? Not very eventful. And you? Feeling better? Yeah, your soup really did a number on this cold. Hey, you want to hang out? This evening, I mean. If you're free, let's meet. I have something cool planned. It's somewhat unexpected. I wasn't planning to going on anywhere this evening. And Fang, by the way, if you turn this down, you, for some reason you just get the bad. It's like, why'd you even bother at that point? What are you doing? Why did someone post this picture on Discord? But it's a fucking sticker. It's a screenshot, and they turned it into a sticker for some reason. What? And Fang was sick. Sounds exactly like she would try. Sounds exactly like something she would try to pull off while still unwell. Should I encourage her and go with her idea, whatever it may be, or should I be cautious about it? Well, this is Fang we're talking about. The answer's pretty obvious to me. I'll go with Fang. Sure, what are you planning? Sweet. Go home and eat something first. I'll call you back in a couple of hours. It's gonna be so much fun. Well, I'll be waiting. See ya. She hung up. Judging by her tone, she was pretty excited. I'm not a huge fan of surprises, but if it's Fang, I trust her. Whatever she had in mind is bound to be interesting. But for now, I should head home. Seems like food is not part of her plan, and I don't want to get hungry. I mean, she's talking like a few hours. You got time to make a sandwich, man. With my school bag in tow, I leave the classroom. As I went down the sidewalk towards the bus stop, all kinds of thoughts were running through my mind. Today was a peaceful day. I don't even remember the last time I had such a peaceful day. I met a few friends and we had a fun... No, we didn't. Friends. It's a strange thing for me to call so many people friends. When I first arrived at school, I was a loner. I was a loner for a while. And that wasn't an issue to me. It, too, was peaceful, but a different kind of peaceful. Perhaps a lonelier kind of peaceful. Now, I have so many people around, it's hard to exist for 5 minutes without encountering a familiar face. That's not bad, not at all. Humans are social creatures, after all. And so are dinosaurs, I guess. It makes me wonder, what if dinosaurs didn't dodge that meteor all those millions of years ago? I imagine Fang standing there with others, waiting for the doom to come. She's just standing here, because standing breeds standing, I've been told. A painful hypothetical. I'm glad... Why would... What? What? Why would Fang be born millions of years ago? I'm glad they're all here. The world would have much emptier otherwise. Unless you believe in reincarnation of like the spooky sorts. Where it's like every couple of million years you just have to keep coming back and do the same thing over and over again. Perhaps we skinnies need them to keep us balanced. Remind us of how different everyone truly is. There's no better way to keep that in mind than to have a purple triceratops for a friend. Sometimes I'm still surprised that I call Trish my friend now. I guess people do change. And so do dinos, as my girlfriend would gladly tell anybody. And I changed a lot. I shudder when I look back at my middle school years, when I was still that quiet kid sitting in the back, a fool on his high horse, a fool who refused to see the people around him as anything more than static characters in his boring story. I was too lazy to dig an inch deeper. I preferred to be imprisoned in his safe space of solitary confinement. It was like a completely different person lived in my body back then. I think of Fang again. It'd be selfish to say that only I changed a lot. Perhaps we all became different people all through our lives. That's good. You have to keep moving. So long as you remember all the people that you used to be. I'm quoting a cheap TV drama show. The evening streets seemed deserted and quiet. The only sounds are distant sirens and the gentle rush of cars on the freeway. Tranquility makes moments like these feel somewhat lonely. As the bus made its way down the sidewalk, its wheels groaned a little. It's time to go home. Time to go home, Enon. The didn't last long and ended up being pretty uneventful. The sun is fully set. Fang said she'd call me, but it was dark outside now, and I hadn't received any calls from her. Could something have happened? No. It's the same as this morning. She's probably just resting, or maybe she even just forgot. That girl makes me worry way too often. At this pace, I might turn into a new Trish. I imagine myself running through the halls with a baseball bat, hunting anyone who looked at Fang funny. I should have some dignity. It's what she wants to. If she wants to, she'll call. To pass the time, I boot up my gaming console. There's a new game I picked up recently. I don't usually play visual novels, but I'm waiting ages for... It's etchy, isn't it? Ugh. Ending 3N on Get Out of My Room! It's a remake of a classic. A story about an average boy with strange power who met a powerful vampire girl one day, and they fell in love. There's also a love triangle with another girl, and a bunch of other vampires in the fight. Now that I think about it, isn't that just Twilight for guys? Yeah, it's shown in Twilight. Makes me wish I had superpowers, like being able to turn back time. Just imagine what I could achieve if I were able to roll back anything I did in the past. I had a shitty day. Just try again as many times as you want. Sounds like something my younger self would dream about for days on end. So I squint at the tiny text on my screen. I realize that it might be the... As I squint at the tiny text on my screen, I realize that it might be time I got an eye check. The text is blurry and hard to read. Years of nighttime gaming and reading in the dark must have been catching up to me. Still, visual novels are superb, truly an achievement for the visuals are... Man, I'm like 50% physically present at this moment. Still, the visuals are superb, truly an achievement for the genre. I wonder which route I should go with. Too bad the older sister's route's not available in this version. She always was my type. Ew. Ew! She's like 1 billion years old because she's a vampire. That's just how it goes. Suddenly I hear a buzz coming from my phone. I check the phone's notification and see this is a text message. Like, in the sequel, right? Here's the thing that really bothers me about Wani and, like, the phone mechanics they built in. They don't do all that much with it. Like, it's never really used in an exciting and novel fashion where it really matters that they built all this stuff. And they have the split screen thing for phone calls. It's like... I don't know. It's like, it's a lot of budget for very little purpose. Although it was in the demo, so I imagine it was in a pretty advanced state by that point. Or at least they were committed to it in some fashion. I check the phone's notification, see there's a text message. It's from Fang. It's a bit late for dates. The sun's already set. Maybe she wants to apologize for oversleeping. Hang on. Please come. I'm in the park. Usual place. I need you. Please. A cold chill runs down my spine. What's she doing in the park at this hour? Something's definitely wrong now. I try to give her a call, but no response. I quickly type a message. Why are you not picking up? I'll be there ASAP. Then the phone buzzes again. I want to talk in person. I'll be waiting. I drop everything I was doing in an instant. Take Rainbow with you. You'll need him. All earlier thoughts disappear from my mind. I call a taxi. Thankfully, it should be here too. I bustle through the room back and forth, cramming keys, some cash, and a knife into my pockets. There's a certain tightness in my chest. What happened to her? Is she okay? I stare out the window, waiting. A car makes a turn onto my street, and that must be it. I slam the door shut with a bang and run down the stairs. Love this day for night they got going on. The moon illuminates the street. As I hurry into the car, the driver turns to me and smiles.
Well, what do you know? It's my favorite client.
I think I've seen this guy before.
What's got you so hot and bothered, buddy?
Central Park now. Fucking floor it!
I say no more, chum.
The car darts through the streets quickly with only occasional traffic to hinder its progress. At this hour, the streets are almost completely empty.
Central Park, huh? At this hour? You got yourself a date or something.
You can say that. A date with Destiny.
Well, don't get too nervous about it. The park might be scary, but it's a chill place. In more ways than one, considering the cold.
He gave a wry chuckle. Listen, man, I'm having a hell of a night right now.
Relax. Maybe the night's saved the best for last. You never know what to expect in this city.
I try to tune out his words, but keep driving through the night. Wait. We arrive at the park faster than even I hoped for. The car stops on a dime, tires screeching on the asphalt.
Well, yeah, Central Park.
I scramble for the cash in my pockets.
Oh, don't bother, this one's on the house. Now go. She's waiting for you.
What are you, Cupid? I thought you were Satan, but it turns out you were Cupid. Without questioning his words, I get out. He's gonna sue me, isn't he? As the brisk cold of night creeps down my neck, I sprint through the park's entrance. The park is dark and freezing, as if trying to frighten people away on purpose. Isn't it like summer by this point? Like, end of school would be like summer, right? Ugh, whatever. The roadway is dimly lit by the street lamps. It's also in a tropic area. Like, what the fuck is this climate? What is up with this fucking city? I keep on running. The lack of exercise is making itself known when my chest starts to tire. Turn after turn, I get closer to the place where Fang and I usually hang out. Surprise! It's your birthday! Finally, I arrive at the location. I see Fang, sitting alone on the bench, wings wrapped around her body, trying to keep warm. Fang! She looked at me as I approached. Her eyes are red, mascara running down her face. Fang, what happened? Again, it always, like, this head feels so different, and I don't know why. It's maybe because her forehead just feels huge. Take a seat by her side and wrap my arms around her. It's my family. I fucking hate them. Fang stutters as she struggles to restrain her tears. I was about to call you. They tried to stop me. Ordered me to stay in fucking bed. I told them to stop fucking coddling me. Dad started shouting. Nasser didn't even bother doing anything. I couldn't fucking take it, so I ran away. I still say fucking idiot. Fang takes a deep, slow breath. I feel relax a little. Fang, you could have just called me. It's fine. It's no big deal. We could have gone out tomorrow or something. You don't get it, Anon. Her body tensed up as she exhaled sharply. I'm sorry. It's such a long fucking story. You don't want to hear it. It's the most ridiculous thing I've heard all day. And that's saying something. Of course I want to. Just please tell me what's going on. I can barely hold myself from I barely hold myself from shouting in frustration. Her wings are cold, but her body feels hot as it did this morning. She looks me in the eyes, trying to put her thoughts in order. When I was a kid, our family had this thing. This time of year, we'd get together and visit the park. Just a small family outing, you know. Mom liked watching the moon. It was an excuse to get us together. First, I thought it was dumb. It was the only fucking thing we all did together. Even on Christmas, Dad would be working or something. I couldn't believe it. But that dumb fucking thing became important. But then Nasser grew up. It's like they forgot all about it. So I thought I'll just do it with Trish. But she was always busy with her own family. So in the last few years, I've been coming here by myself. So I could just throw myself with a goddamn pity party. Fang tensed up in my arms. I could only listen and try to keep her warm. Man, you gotta make heat for two. No, I wanted to invite you. I wanted to be like a romantic moment for us. I wanted to be the guitar and everything. Do something nice for you for once. I know I'm sick right now, but it's no big deal. When I told him about it, Fang winced as if in pain. Tears rolled down her face again. They didn't even fucking remember what I was talking about. They forgot. Fang held my arm a little bit too tight. Starting to hurt. The family, while not dysfunctional, did neglect her somewhat. Like an artist would neglect his lesser work. They didn't abuse her, but they didn't support her much either. And it was perfectly fine for Dad just to keep yelling at her. That's not a problem. For them, those outings were probably just a small thing they did before getting bored of it. But to Fang, it became important. We seemed to care about what was important to her. The girl shaking in my arms, wings pulsating with the rhythm of her sobbing. Yeah, I wonder how those would connect to, like, the bigger, emotional structure. Can only imagine how much she was hurting right now. It's okay, sweet tooth. I get it, I'm here now. Can only hold her in my arms and caress her. I feel her wings glide across my back, holding me. Words aren't necessary. She knows what I want to say, and I know what she wants to say. A tight embrace felt like a million words worth of emotions. Why did this man suddenly get so sad? Eventually, her sobs started to calm down. She clung to me in complete silence. And then she started talking, which is not complete silence, you idiot. I'm such a fucking retard, Anon. No! Anon's the idiot. He thought... I dragged you into the shit again. It's all good. You could say your family is almost like my family now. And I gotta know about your feuds. Fang gave a weak chuckle. We heard each other for what seemed like an eternity. Even the night's cold stopped bothering us. So, about that moon. Fang let go of me, plucked a feather from her wing, and used it to wipe her tears. Could you not do that? That's really creepy. She was smiling faintly now. Yeah, sorry. I'm such a mess. Come, follow me. I know a great place. You do know that we're in the middle of a fucking city. Like, we're not gonna see all that much. She stood up and gently pulled my hand. Together we moved deeper into the park. Hey, it's the thing. I think? It looks familiar, at least. When we finally got through the trees, what I saw stunned me. It was a big open meadow. A solitary tree was growing in the center. It's like something straight out of a picture book. I never knew this park had such a place. Oh, we're getting the reprisal, I think sometimes they call stuff like that. I don't fucking know. We got the fancy song. Fang smiled gently as we walked through the grass. We sat under a tree. I took a deep breath and looked up at the sky. Yeah, this is the full version. The moon was clearly visible. Not a single cloud blocked the view. It seemed larger than normal. I guess Stella was right. I glanced at Fang by my side. She just sat there, her arms wrapped around her knees, and looked up, mesmerized. The moon's beautiful tonight, isn't it? A sudden statement made me smile. You know, in Japan, when people say that, it means I love you. Fang got slightly flustered and laughed. Oh, you sound like Stella now. I guess I can't hide my obsessions from her forever. It's pretty romantic, though. Fang looked up at the sky once more. Hey, can I tell you something really fucking stupid? She was blushing even more now. Of course, when I was little, we would sit just like this, and I would always dream that one day my wings would grow large enough so I could fly. Suddenly she stood up. I would stand there, look up at the moon, try to fly up. She spread her wings wide. I always hoped I'd be able to reach the moon one day. I would get there, be crowned princess of the moon, and all my worries would go away. Fang, why the hell was this mod about you when like all of my other adventures were just hanging out with other people? This mod's pretty weird when you think about it continuity-wise. No dumb school, no dumb little brother, no dumb parents. Just me alone. Fang giggled to herself. Sounds so damn silly right now. I don't see any reason to laugh. The music's getting really dramatic right now, though. I don't think that's silly at all. I think it's a beautiful dream to have. And on. The moon! I look up at the night sky. The moon is shining like a diamond. The breeze, cold yet gentle, ruffles my hair. There's a figure standing before me facing the same sky. Just make it a dating mod where he can smooch. Reed got us killed. He's not our friend, according to the mod. We shouldn't be open with him. There is no Reed smooching. Not even platonically. The girl is looking up, her eyes glittering, her wings spread out. She wished that the wings would take her to that moon. Her elegant figure dazzles me. The beauty of an angel too pure for this world. Am I in a dream? She turns to me, smiling gently. Her eyes are wet, but she's not crying. Not anymore. Oh, it's the art for Fang. It's Fang art. Get it? I got him. That's not how you color that bracelet. Thank you. As she says that, my heart skips a beat. I want to embrace her. I want to give her everything. Because I love her. Why cyberpunk? Why? What? The moon truly is beautiful tonight. Keep gazing at the sky for it feels like an eternity. This day will end soon. I'll take Fang home and then go back to my apartment. And I'll go to sleep. And when tomorrow comes, it'll all be like a distant dream. Perhaps I'll forget all of this. Memories are fickle like that. But I know one thing. I don't want to take my eyes off of Fang. It's good art. I feel like if I do, she'll disappear. A figure framed against the moonlight. David took Lucy to the moon! The fuck is going on in cyberpunk? The princess that was denied happiness for so long. I want this moment to be imprinted in my memory. Even though this fairy tale must end, I want it to remain in my heart forever. Fang. She turns to me. I love you. I really do. I love you too. I really do. We did it! Yay! We saved the video game or something. I don't fucking know. The end. Oh boy, it's smooching time. We just don't get to see any of it. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. I'm just gonna check the mod files and make sure we saw everything. I think we're done, mod-wise, right? Everything is taken care of. We got the bad end. We got the try again end. I think I saw most of these backgrounds. We got the Trish K bit, everything else. Like, they put in a lot of work into everything. But it's like, this is the intended ending. Like, it's so weird in context. I feel like all those events should take place in some sort of sequence, and then we get to this. Instead of this weird stuff. Oh, whatever, Safi. Stop being a fucking clown.
You fucking loser.
Okay, so that's what that's all about. But we're done! I don't have a lot to say or add or otherwise do with the situation at hand. But, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. This was a nice mod, okay? This was a nice mod. I think that, like, in terms of some of the theming, like what it's trying to say, the whole read thing and everything, it's a little bit weird, but it's someone's little thing, you know? Someone had a lot of fun. Someone just kind of shook their little booty and went to work. And this came out, and it's lovely. This is what a good mod is. It's just a little fella having a little fun old time, you know? Who needs anything more involved than that? Scary Dave's got the beans.
I got the beans.
Give me the beans. And then we're gonna call it. There's not a lot left. I don't even know if there is a mod lined up after this, but I'm tired. Today was annoying and weird. I'm also a little bit weh about my work, about what I've been producing lately. Some things I've been reading. I feel like I just don't have enough time in the day to do what I want to do, you know? There's always something. Really is the kind of stuff that drives a man to say cat, planet, cat, cat, planet, planet, cat, cat, planet, cat, planet, cat, 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 planet, cat, cat, cat. Well, beats going to the factory. Too many factories in that one. I do not want recursive production. There's an upcoming mod by the name of True Colors. I don't know where to get these mods. My grabby hands cannot acquire them. I have this big mod box, and it's like running out of mods is the problem. Alright? Once it's run out of mods, that's it. That's it. I don't know where to get the rest. I'm not going to that Discord. They don't need my name. They're not getting my name. You see, it's quite simple. If they call it Gaia, it's fantasy. If they call it Terra, it's sci-fi. Jesus. It's true, though! Is it true, though? There. Recording over. I'm sad. I'm also tired. I'm gonna yawn. Every day. It's like every time I upload a chapter to Archive of Our Own, my self-confidence just nosedives. No one has to say anything. There doesn't have to be a negative comment. The second that shit goes up, I'm just like, yeah, why do I bother? What am I contributing? Should I even be here? Y'all seem to have way better, funner stuff going on around here, buddies. Been reading Mist Connection. That's updating on the regular. It's actually able to get some fucking pacing going. It's got the clicks, it's got the comments, it got everything. What am I contributing? If nothing, then why am I bothering? And if not, and if bothering, why bother? These are the questions that pop into my head and make me very annoyed. Ooh, they just get me so riled up. This was eventually going to end. This was eventually going to end. We all knew that eventually we'd run out of stuff. This would end. We would have to go to bed for the final time, and would wake up in a new, scary world where I no longer play Snoot game. I don't know. I'm just very weird about my latest productions. My little outcomes. I can't see your what Jesus, YouTube, why are you so difficult with Scary Dave's comments? Just show me the man's comments, YouTube. Jesus. No! Friction bro wants you to use a PowerPoint or oh no!
Olivia, no, she's an eggplant.
You can't forget the flying eggplant.
She's in a wheelchair because she lost the wings.
Oh no. Oh, which of you cry to this? Closer. Amber, did you just eat the forever weed? Oh, I saw that Olive Garden one. Oh no, I was robbed of Liz. There's a cute Liz picture in there. Hell yeah! What a gooba. What a gooba. Look, Anon! I got a gun! What the hell? Ooh. The power of Christ. Oh, it's Big Hat! It's Big Hat Rosa. Snake fucker permit. What the hell's going on? Who is this man? And why does he have forever weed brownies? Who gave him that? Aw, Olivia's holding hands with the cameraman. Olivia, you do know that like health concerns are like pretty fucking significant right now. All right, let's take a look. She asked for no pickles. She asked for no pickles. What the fuck is this? Visual AI. They only did nothing wrong.
The only thing she did wrong is that she didn't return my calls when I tried to sell her that timeshare. I can't believe she'd be such a cold-hearted bitch. I got commission goals to meet.
Oh man, it's the mom lady, Samantha. Don't see her too often.
I'm right for the head.
That's not how that goes.
I'm right for the... Jesus.
Do it for them. I mean, I'd do it for Reed. Maybe for Liz. We have to redo the tier listing. Oh man, it's Lunara. That's a really nice Lunara. Dang, that shading is good. Strong render. Oh man, it's a Cartoon Network! That's so good! Holy shit, that's good! Fuck! I love how angular that style is. I can't imagine that being animated, which is honestly why I want to see it more. That is so good. Drives a man to think before he skinks. Which is a dangerous thing to do.
Remember, kids, you gotta think before you skink.
And then like a little skink pops out of a drawer. My friend made her OC and me as dinos. Ha! Lol. What's this? I wanna hug the... What the fuck? What about the puppets? How silly.
You can never get it without the puppets. It's a bulk deal.
Man, why are these people cranking out? Trust your colors. What is this? It's a Stella route? I love how my brain is constantly like, it's Trusty, our colors! No, it's Trust Your Colors. Trusty! Please stop. Trusty! It's all in Spanisho. I cannot speak this strange language. It is also in English, which is also not a language that I speak. Holy shit, custom and on graphics. He has a backpack now? Where'd they get the budget for this? We have this cute custom back. Oh, man. Oh, they got some fresh art for the thing. Oh, Jesus Christ, Fang looks weird. Reed looks like an adult in a bad way. Everyone looks way different. Yeah, it really looks like they just tried to redraw. I don't know. Also, I can't read all this Spanisho. What am I supposed to do with this? Fucking Shark knew me? What? Ugh. I show way. Sorry, Nico, one shot, but I don't think you qualify as an emotion. This is bullshit. You let Olivia in. Wanting is an important step in a person's life. What does it mean? Ugh. Dude, it's moments like this where I wonder why I'm even trying. Rainbow and Amber? Yeah, baby! They're Newman. They're having a great time. I'm gonna hook that Gator movie. And it's a fucking Minecraft. I am Inko. Why must you hit me with that? Why must you hit me with that? I've been laughing my ass off at the stupid I am Steve memes for so long, and now you hit me with one of these. You are cruel. A cruel and capricious man. Do you know that? Ooh. Oh, that's so far below the belt. That's not even funny. Ooh. Started as a comic. Ho ho. Possible. I wouldn't know. Wait, no, I think I saw like a link to a comic in there. Let me see if I can find it again. Histories. I have a history tab just for this. There we go. There is El Comico. Leer más. Gotcha. Could I just see the goddamn comic? Thank you. The fuck? Why does Inko have 2 stab wounds over there in his back? Why are they in the place that someone's wings may be located? Oh, it's the horns. Isn't it? It's because that's where her fucking horns are located. Oh, I was like, oh, that's like wings. No, and I got fucking shanked! By someone. Can't believe it on fuck. Oh, there it is. There's the picture I was looking for. What the fuck? I can't believe Adam died. Poor guy. Ugh. Well, unfortunately, like I said, we're cutting it here. I guess that's it. I guess that's all the mods we got for Snoot Game. From this point forward, no more streams. It's done. There will be no more $50 jokes. The classic joke. How will we make it in this new scary world? I don't know. I'm, as I mentioned, a little bit upset and confused as to what to do with myself at this moment. Every single time I upload, my brain goes, your stuff sucks. Here's some new planes. And it just shoves a crumpled piece of paper in my pocket. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? And it's like, hate everything you've already done. Such a shame, though. I had fun, but all things come to an end. Yeah, I know it just got the True Colors got a demo. But it's not a mod. It doesn't count. I'm being pedantic. Left 4 Dead 2 with Snoot Game characters. Listen, I know that's pretty much how Snoot Game already goes. We're not repeating the game. It's just ending one with some extra characters involved in the shooting. Safi, that is an incredibly tasteless joke to make. I'm just sitting there fucking wheezing and reeling over. Everyone is telling me I'm being the biggest asshole. I'm just like laughing my ass off at a shitty joke. No. Stem it's self-defense. Listen, Fang can say it's self-defense all she likes. You can say that all you like, Fang. But everyone knows what you did to make him all that pissed off. Fang showed up with the big old squeaky cowboy boots and went on stomping around the school until everyone's like, take off those cowboy boots. They're so noisy, Fang. And you're the... And then when they finally snapped and they all went berserk from having to hear those squeaky old boots, she took out that gun and she just started blasting. Naturally, Fang, Nasser, and assorted characters would come to the rescue for assorted reasons. Anyway, I'm tired, I'm sad. I got stuff to do tomorrow. Or maybe not. Because the people I talk to about this kind of stuff, they sure ain't helping. I mean, let me get one thing out of the way, though, because I feel that some people will take it the wrong way, and they'll think I'm like a pissy little bitch about it. I'm just a big old whiny crybaby. But I'm not upset about the numbers, right? That's not the part that gets me. It's that there's the part of your brain that you can't shut off that makes all these decisions for you. And it's like, you should be happy or not happy because this happened or that happened, you know? The part of your brain that measures you up to everyone else around you. Stream to... What would I stream, Scary Dave? Answer... I'm the guardian in front of the door for the Saturday stream, and I ask you, what the hell is even behind this door? Tell me. I don't know. I'm the guardian. I'm not allowed to look inside. And then, imagine I'm like a big sphinx, because sphinxes are great for, like, you know, riddles. And I start, like, using the cat claws to scratch at the door. Like, let me in! Let me in! I've been guarding this door for 20 years, and no one tells me what's on the inside. This job sucks, Anon. Come on. Give me a crowbar or something. Just the mental image of, like, a sphinx giving you the riddle and saying, like, I just had enough of this job, you know? Like, I wanted to do more with my life, but no one can solve my shitty puzzle. It's a fucking toddler puzzle, Anon. It's a puzzle for toddlers, and they can't solve it. They can't solve the stupid fucking first-grade puzzle, and I'm stuck in front of this door. I want to solve my puzzle. I want to see what's on the other side of the door, Anon. Just answer my riddle, Anon. I want to open the door and see what's on the other side. Okay. They're gonna be like, oh, you did such a great job keeping everyone out, and I'm like, come on, everyone's just so fucking stupid. What do you want from me? Why am I being rewarded for not getting to see what I want? And I was just like, I forgot the question. You've been ranting for so long, I forgot the question. Just a mental image of like... Like, you have to imagine that, like, Fang is in the background too. Inko and Wani and Wani. She's Olivia. Fuck. Because everyone always pairs those guys up, or maybe it's just a conventional game. But they're like, why are we letting Anon solve the puzzle? You know, Fang would say something like, well, because he's a dork. Of course he knows the answer to stupid video game puzzles. Olivia'd probably be like, what are you talking about? And Inko's like, I can solve it. Inko, like, steps forward, like, I'm very smart. And Olivia's like, you haven't played a single fucking video game in your life. Could you even solve the two guards problem? No! Inko, no! And Inko also forgets the question. He's like, can you repeat the question? And the Sphinx is like, just so fucking fed up with the quality of adventures coming to their dungeon. They just wanted to go home in time for lunch. And no one could solve the stupid door. God fucking damn it, no. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh. Oh. In my mind, I can see the stupid streamer animatic, you know. Like, what was it? The co-optional podcast or something? They you know, they got those goofy animatics that I love because they have all those silly little background details. Like, there's the central conversation. There's also little Easter eggs you can go point at and go, oh, I know that one. I saw that one. I saw it with my eyes. And you get a little high five with the person who animated it. And it's like, why did you put animation budget in this? Sweet mother of pearl. Losing mine. Woo. Anyway, the point is, don't have Anon solve the puzzle of the door. I'm pretty sure the Sphinx forgot the riddle by that point, and it's just like making up easier and easier riddles. And no one's putting in the hours. Just not doing it anymore. Gosh, there's little flecks in my throat, and they're really screwing me up. Why is my brain so fixated on this mental image? If I was an animator, this is the part where I get a strange mood, and I'm like, I'm gonna take 10 years of my life to animate this. But I'm not an animator, so luckily I'm spared spared that problem. Wow. I'm sad. Now I'm sad. I'm just sitting here. I wish I could be standing here, but I don't think that would work with this chair. Como's right. It is kind of a shame that Lunara doesn't get used more. Although, to be fair, a lot of Wani feels like it inherited a bunch of things and didn't know what to do with them necessarily. Again, like, the whole phone thing is cute. It's a very good system. But I don't think it really gets used in the kind of way where it justifies the budget that went into it, all things considered. It has a pleasant reading experience, though. Like, it makes for a really nice reading experience. But, like, if you're on a budget and you're trying to recoup your costs, it's like, just throw it away. Also, I've looked into the code, and, like, the way they handle those dual screen things is, like, weirdly involved. You think that, like, in this modern day and age, Ren'Py would just have a function that's just, like, take two backgrounds and glue them, stitch them together like this? Because, you know, phone interruptions like that are pretty freaking common. They're not a rare thing. Anyway, I lost it. I'm pretty sure my pancreas is dented now, and you know what they say. You can't stream on a dented pancreas. So thank you all for coming. There's not going to be a stream tomorrow. Not just because I don't have anything to stream. Like, I have nothing to stream. Snoot game related that, like, feels like it belongs in that stream slot. Secondly, there just isn't the time. I'm also probably going to be very annoyed because the same thing that's been happening the last few weeks is going to happen again. Because every single person in that goddamn group just refuses to do a little bit of fucking effort and make me feel like I'm appreciated. Just the bare minimum. Just like the... Just enough water that I can feel it on my toesies is too much to ask from squeezing this rock. Ugh. But I'm gonna get an answer. I'm gonna get an answer after I've gone to bed. And I wake up and I'm like, uh-oh, I woke up 2 hours late intentionally so you fuckers couldn't... I had this conversation 10 times by now. It's like, why do I bother with them? Why do I bother? It's always something. And I understand if it's something personal and serious. But I don't understand it when there's nothing going on. You're just being a little shit about it. I'm annoyed. Safi, characters should not loudly declare their emotional state to the audience. That's bad writing. Oh, sorry. There's a reason I'm not a professional writer. Wink. I mean, I'm not. The wink implies that I... But I'm not. I'm not. I don't get paid. You know, best case scenario, I get to finish some of my writing stuff and feel a little better about that. I get to sort out my mind, because I got some loose ideas floating around in there that are refusing to properly crystallize into a usable shape. And if I can take care of that, can get that taken care of is what I was trying to say. That'd be good. Because I really want that taken care of. So what do I have right now? There's still the Redux. There's still the Amalgam High arc thing, like I said. It's mostly done, and I've been doing some revisions here and there, mostly tightening it out. Man, there's some weird parts in there that really needed that revising. Woof. You fucking clown. Just want to hit myself on the head with one of those empty cardboard tubes, so that you get that satisfying clonk echoing through it. It's just funny. We have Near Olivia. I guess known by its full title, Olivia in a Land of Metal, Snow, and Shadow, and the King in Blue. How big is this document? 24,000 words. Not even that much, all things considered. But then, of course, there's Ride to Ruins, which has seen several revisions by now. 21,000 words, and none of them have been uploaded. One of them is something completely different, because I was like, and now, like, half the document. I love how this process works for me, right? I have a document, and there's a story in there. And I'm like, I want to write this thing instead of this, and I'm like, but no, because Rise to Runes was originally like taking the core concept and setting it early in the timeline and letting things be a bit more dramatic and depressing. But then I'm like, Isekai Anon? Then I'm like, why don't you just write the story where like everyone is just hanging out and it's this weird ensemble cast and it reads like a sitcom script, written out, not like an actual script, because actual scripts are pretty cut and dry. So it's not like actual scripts for shows and stuff are like really dry on their instructions. This is what actors get paid for all the little tidbits in the middle that ain't written out. Which is probably why scriptwriters are in a weird position. They have to fill in the really important theme and character stuff without really spelling too much out. It's funky. Did notice you update my fic a couple days ago. Yes, and then I did it again. In at great pace. What is a great pace for me? Apparently twice in a week. After a month or two of nothing. Good job. Now hold on until you feel the click. Click. Bet you haven't even read it. I haven't. I mean, I've read it several times. This is good. Before I upload something, I always do one final editing pass, the sanity pass. It's like, listen, Safi, you think you were done last time. You're not. If you're gonna put this online, for fuck's sake, do one more pass. For fuck's sake. Just one. Just please. Just one. And I always catch the doofiest things that make me go, really? A lot of it is just, like, tone for characters. There's a lot of weird stuff that I'm okay with. Oh, to be fair, that's why you edit, is to pick those little things out and go, little things in your teeth. No, I mean, to be fair, you should have seen me what I was uploading in the beginning. Really early on in the beginning, there was like there was just a deluge. There was a lot. Just fucking squirt, like a squirt gun. Pew, pew. And then shit went way off a cliff. Oh boy, did it go off a cliff. And then I hated myself. Wah, 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 wah. And now I have an ego problem in that I don't trust myself anymore, and I don't want to write anything, and I got all these ideas, and I wait very long for them to take a proper form. And it's like, Sapphire, if you're going to put in professional effort, why not just make a fucking professional product? And the answer is, because no one's going to pay for this, and you know it. You couldn't sell this stuff to the street. Oh, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Okay, so in Dutch there's a saying like, I don't even know how to rephrase it. It's not selling stuff to the street stones, to the cobblestones of the street. It's more like ditching it on the street. Like you couldn't ditch this on the street if you wanted to. Je krijgt het aan de staatsstenen niet kwijt. Jeez, I was correct too. Huh. Apparently it's an idiom, or a proverb. I don't know what the difference is between those things. Why are we still streaming? Safi, go to bed. It's not bedtime, but... I don't know, it's like we only really did like... I did like, what? An hour or so of the actual mod and then we're done? And it just feels bad. It feels bad and my head is full of things. It's full of things that need to go out. And stretch those leggies. It also helps me sort my thought outs. So, you know, there's like a benefit to me. I stand to gain. You will just lose your time and feel worse on your old... When you are old and frail and laying in bed, and you look up at the fluorescent lights overhead and wonder to yourself where your life has gone, you will think back of 2024 and how one guy wasted like 30 minutes of your life and go, man, could have spent those 30 minutes better. Maybe that is the greatest gift I will give mankind. The truest form of altruism is ending this stream. Consider this my gift to you, an end to my rambling. What a gracious gift. What do you mean rewatch it and done? I mean, you have to understand that like the way I write and the way I do stuff is generally speaking it's a going concern. It keeps moving on and moving on and moving on. Yeah, I don't know if there will be one Slurf. Like I said, I've run out of mods, and I don't know about reading fanfics. It just feels so weird. I don't know why. It just feels weirder. I'm worried that Archive of Our Own is going to be around the corner with a baseball bat ready to bust my kneecaps. Don't ask me why. It's just something I got in my head. Ooh. We'll see. I'm certain that my whimsical moods will bring us places. But like I said, here's my great gift to you. The rest of your goddamn evenings places. But like I said, here's my great gift to you. The rest of your goddamn evenings places. But like I said, here's my great gift to you. The rest of your goddamn evenings.